Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed my last videos. I know it's been a little bit since I've posted a video of this nature, or at all. Today, we're back and taking a look at Hunt for the Decepticons Breacher. Of course, he's a Scout Class figure. Let's get a close-up on him. I'll show you again in a bit. But, yeah, we're gonna take a look at him today, and hopefully I will be able to induce some ASMR for you all, and maybe some of you will get tingles, hopefully, from this. And yeah, so let's get right to it. Okay, so here we have Breacher in his, I guess, tank mode. I forget, I think it's UPC. I think that's what it is. But anyways, here he is in his vehicle mode. He has 6 wheels, of course, and he does roll. Close up on him. Of course, he has his turret that has the 3mm clip system, of course, so you could also put this on any number of other figures that have the same sort of mount. You can get a close-up here, number 28. I'm not certain the significance of that number, but it's there. Of course, the Autobot logo. Now, on my Breacher, I don't know if it's just mine or maybe it's me being dumb, but it is quite difficult to make the panels line up correctly all the time. But, I mean, I don't keep them in their vehicle mode on the shelf anyway. They're always in robot mode, so it doesn't really matter. But I was just wondering, maybe if somebody else has the same deal. Maybe it's just general mileage on the toy, but whatever, doesn't matter. Now, set him down here. I have a couple size comparisons for him. I have here with me Hunt for the Decepticons Scout Class Brimstone that I mentioned, of course, in my last video. Now, side by side, Breacher obviously has a little bit more girth to him, being a tank instead of a motorbike, but he's also a fair bit shorter, and he's not quite as tall. But when they stand up, I think they're roughly the same height. But we'll get to him in a future review. Set him aside. And then just another random comparison here. I have a pack of Mr. Noodles. Beef flavored, obviously. I like to mix this with spicy chicken. Now, you can clearly see that the packet of ramen is fake ramen. Is much bigger than the toy. But I also thought I do like the sound that the bag makes, so maybe. I hope that if you're watching, you enjoy the crinkling of these packets as much as I do. cook that later. Now, I think we can get him transformed. So, bring him in close up. Take this turret off first. Up there. And then let you all listen to the rest. Seemed pretty well transformed, I do believe. Of course, we can reattach this to him. There we go. It's a little bit loose, but that's fine. Okay. So here he is, all transformed. He too is also a reasonably tall Scout Class figure. I do have ones that are like probably only up to his chest. And here he is. It's a bit of a size comparison. I also have his partner in crime, Voyager Class Sea Spray. And as you can see, he's quite a bit taller. I'll set him aside too. And you will also see more of him very soon. We'll get a close up on Breacher's face here. Yeah, very good. He looks rather pissed off, I must say. Almost Ultra Magnus-y kind of look. The blue and white. Autobot logo on his chest, of course. In this mode there is quite a lot of mold detailing on all the panels that I neglected to mention while he was in his vehicle mode. But for articulation, I guess, his head is on a ball joint, so it can move quite a bit. But I think we get full 360. Yes, we do get full 360. But it is very tight, so I wouldn't do that too many times. You'll loosen it up, and you don't want a bobblehead toy. Shoulders are also on a ball joint on the inside there, so you get quite a large range of motion there. Ball joint for the elbows as well, and another very tight ball joint for the wrists. I don't know if you can see it because it's really dark, but there's no hip or waist movement, and I don't know if it's, again, just the design of it, but the way the torso all accordions together and the tabs for it are very small, so it's quite easily just to like lift up. So you have that tab there, go into this tiny hole, and it really doesn't stay, so if you knock it, it'll do something like that without really anything stopping it. But yeah, so I guess the design is great, but I mean, maybe that's just an oversight. They could have made the tabs a bit bigger. But back to this. His hips, thighs I guess, are on a ball joint as well, so you get quite a bit of motion there. Knees are on this hinge that's an extremely tight hinge. It's really hard to move. I believe, which one is it? Yeah, this one I have to put a lot of force into, almost as though I feel like I'm gonna break it to get it to even move. So this one though is fine. It's tight, but it's not that level. And then ankles are ball joints as well, that even go up, but that's for transformation purposes. Really, you're not gonna pose him with one of his feet up like that. Table here. So you can see. I'm gonna bring him up close and you hear some more plastic sounds if I fiddle with it for a bit. Don't want you falling on the floor. Never find you. Let's see. And like it just pops up. I'm just sort of moving different pieces, and it'll just not even being held on by anything. I sit him here for a second. Just there. I'm gonna bring over Brimstone just to show you, because I believe this thing right here, if I had hubcap with me, I could show it on him because it's actually on his arms. But you could, oh, maybe not that. Maybe it's that. Okay, it is the handlebars. You can clip it to Brimstone if you so wished. That looks kind of stupid, but just wanted to say that you can clip this to pretty much everything. I know my Revenge of the Fallen Ironhide, I believe it was. I had so many guns on this thing, it looked crazy. We might see from him in the future. Not the near future, but the future. So we have him here. And of course it is that time where we are going to open up the instruction manual and read what it has to say. I'll set him back so I don't knock him over. Thing that I've noticed, at least through doing these videos, that all three of the Transformers that I've shown you thus far, they've all had a different sort of plasticky sound to them, which I found kind of neat. And here we have this really cool picture of Breacher. APC, not UPC. See, all I had to do was look at this and I would have had my answer. I feel like an idiot now. Whatever. Come over here to his stats. Notice. Strength 8, intelligence 5, speed 5, endurance 8, rank 3, courage 7, fire blast 6, and skill 3. So he's very strong and I guess reasonable in hand-to-hand combat, but when it comes to firepower and overall how important he is to the Autobot cause, well, I mean, we have Sea Spray. From what I remember, he wasn't very high up on the totem pole neither, and he's kind of below him. So, I mean, well, he is below Sea Spray, but is a very cool, if unimportant character, I suppose. I don't know if he's in the comics or not. I'm assuming he's in one. I'll have to Wikipedia that. But anyways, his little bio here says, teamed up with his friend Sea Spray, Breacher comes crashing out of the surf to deliver a nasty shock to Crankstart, the Decepticon. Oh, sorry. The Decepticon was foolish enough to think he could hide on a remote strand on the East African shore. But Breacher is just as comfortable at sea as he is on land. And Crankstart I do have as well. Not here, but I do own him. He looks like a miniature version of Armorhide, if I'm not mistaken. Which which I probably am, though I've done that quite a bit. Nothing crazy, of course, the Hunt for the Decepticons things. I'm quite sure that every Autobot has some type of nemesis. Of course, Hubcap has Brimstone, which I have with me now. I guess he has Crankstart, Breacher. Oh, how did I fold this? There we go. But yes. Okay. Back to Breacher now, as we get a final look before we wrap up this video. I was at the store the other day, Toys R Us, because I haven't bought any of these guys in years. And I noticed all of them are so expensive now. I really wanted to buy the Masterpiece Collection Bumblebee, but it was $100, so I was like, nope, I can't afford that. Okay. Well, I hope that you've all enjoyed the video. I hope I was able to induce some ASMR and grant you all some tingles at one point or another. Perhaps throughout the whole video, that would have been great. Definitely my goal. And yeah, so I'm going to end it here. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Goodbye for now.